UAP task force member Sarah Gamm has made a lot of different headlines lately. She's been doing a lot of interviews, and I wonder if she's going to be one of the people that comes forward and talks at the hearing in November 13th. It seems like that's possible. She's really kind of, I don't want to say come out of nowhere, because she's been working on this for a while and she's been involved in the program, but I guess being part of in the spotlight, I guess, in this community as recently, and she had a couple different interviews, and when she has pretty much confirmed that we're not alone, that these things are not human, and so on and so on. That's why I felt this particular interview that she had, where she talked about certain things that she had seen. The pyramid picture, by the way, that has been rumored for a while. She was asked point blank on this podcast if she had seen it with her eyes, and she said, yes, I have. She said there are other people analyzing it. She didn't analyze it herself, but she did see it and she had access to it, and she saw that particular one. That one's been rumored forever. The one coming out of the water, the pyramid, she said she's seen that actual photo. But the one I found interesting was that people keep debating the jellyfish and what that is. And take a listen to this part of the interview clip when she was asked about the jellyfish video.
So did you see the jellyfish video that Jeremy Corbell released during your time at the task force?
So that video, because I'm going to clarify now. So that one was the one that had like the little thingies that looked like it was like moving. So yes, I have seen that. It is not what I was talking about in Matt Ford's interview. I appreciate people asking still, and they picked up that I was not on the same page. I did see it. I cannot provide what I know the analysis to be, but this is also giving me a good moment to state something that is very important to me. So first off, that video is not a UAP. I can't provide what it is because the analysis to that is classified, and I'm not risking that. But I'm going to say, it's so frustrating for people. I did not do the analysis on that video. So the people that did, you end up getting somebody that does unauthorized disclosure, which in the intelligence community is leaking information. So like Snowden. Snowden went in, leaked information, unauthorized disclosure. That's illegal. And when these people leak stuff like this, you leak 5% of what it is. They don't provide what the analysis actually was. So it's really frustrating from a person on my end that some of the data that was leaked from when I was on the task force, we would spend very good effort on. And somebody would leak a still photo or a screenshot or whatever, and only provide that screenshot. And that's not the story.
Okay, so that's very interesting. I mean, she is point blank saying that's not a UAP. I know what it is. Can't tell you what it is because it's classified, but that's not a UAP. And this isn't someone, like an arrow going, no, it's not. This is someone who has said, no, there's tons of stuff that's out there that is UAP and that is otherworldly, or it is non-human, rather. And she's saying this is not one of those things. And she further says that when there's things leaked of how it's illegal, which is interesting to me because there has been this talk of, okay, fine, our way or the hard way. And there is something to be said about it. And we've mentioned this many times over on different shows, and whether it's our show, tons of shows have mentioned that when it comes to classified information, it's a slippery slope, right? Because if you're putting this video out and saying it's a UAP or UFO, or that, there was a report that it went into the water after this, disappeared and just went into the water and whatever it might be, or then shot up or whatever. Now she didn't say that didn't happen, but she was very adamant and clear and said that is not a UAP. And this seems to be someone who has been, again, very vocal in the other things. They asked her about that pyramid. She didn't necessarily say that the pyramid was UAP, but she didn't say it wasn't. So I think her hammering down more so that things are being leaked out there and how that's frustrating to her in the way that that's happening. I understand that too, but I think that that's one of the things that's going to start to happen more and more. But to her point, I think that the problem could be, let's say that she's 100% correct and that is not a UAP. When it was leaked, there was, what is that? Could be tons of coverage about it. And when it's proven, or not necessarily proven, but if it is proven to not be, that could essentially hurt, because it's like, see, we told you it was a secret program that the government was working on that they didn't want out there. And you guys, this is illegally released. You put it out there and you put things at risk. And then if someone leaks another one that is something, whether it's the pyramid thing, something else, it could potentially take the credit off of that. So then again, the flip side of that is I don't trust anybody, and I don't know Sarah at all. Never spoken to her. Don't know her personally. She 100% could have the intent of just making sure that everything is told truthfully and legally, and 100% being to testify to make sure that the government is the way to get it out there and has that intent. I don't know about the disinformation agents and things of that nature. I don't trust anybody. And how could you, when it comes to all the stuff and the way that we're consistently, as a people, lied to all of the time, and they take advantage of things all the time. It's always like the big goof of, I always laugh when people go, "Oh, your government works for you. You pay for your government. They work for you." It's like, well, they don't. You're supposed to, but they don't. And so they have a problem lying to you, fooling you, all those types of things. And again, I'm not saying that that's what she's doing, but there's a scenario where it's exactly what it is. It's a UAP, the jellyfish thing. And one of the things that we want to make sure is to shoot that thing down. No matter where you go, where you talk about, make sure you shoot that down. I don't necessarily think that's the case. But as I've said many times on this show, I rule nothing out. Because in the same way that I could tell you when certain things happen, I could say, I don't think I believe that. But I'll never say, that's not real. That's not real. When it comes to, there's sometimes, obviously, if there's a UFO and then Arnold Schwarzenegger's face is on and going, "Hello, everybody. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. Be nice to one another. Read your minds." And, I think I could say that's not real. But you know what I mean? I'm saying that if these other things that you see, whether it's a JFK thing that flies by and someone goes, "That's a balloon. That's a drone." I don't say right away, "No, it's not." I say, "I don't think it is. It doesn't look like a drone to me. I don't think a drone goes that fast. You have to catch it like this." And someone goes, that's an alien ship." I can say, "I don't know. I don't think it is." But I'm not going to tell you it's not. The Miami mall thing was the one where I said, listen, what I believe, no, I don't necessarily believe a lot of the stuff that has come out, the reports about it, what people say that it is. But if it turns out it is, I'm not going to say, "There was no way. I don't believe you." Because I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know about this stuff. I don't know anymore. But do I happen to, I kind of feel that Sarah is going to wind up being around a lot more. I think there's a method to this madness. But I don't know. What do you think about the confirmation? Or potential confirmation, I should say. I shouldn't say it's full-on confirmation. We just covered that. The potential confirmation that the jellyfish is indeed something. And that's the other question. It's like, what? She didn't seem, because some people said the stupid debunking of there's a bunch of balloons floating around over an air base was the stupidest thing I ever heard. Clearly doesn't seem like that's what that is. And it seems like it wouldn't be classified information. It was a bunch of balloons. But it seems like it was something. The question is, what was it? And it was something that should not have been leaked. And it was. She said as much as illegal. So what do you guys think it was, if not a UAP, if not balloons? What do you think? Put your thoughts in there, man. I want to hear exactly what you feel about this particular topic, what Sarah Gamm had to say about the jellyfish in general. Put it all out there. What do you think? Do we think that Sarah Gamm's going to testify? I want to hear your thoughts. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. Peace out.